everybody. So today is Saturday. That means it's time for family movie night. And this week we're finishing off my foreign language movie month. And this is the month where I try to pick out family movies that are not in English that are quality and worth recommending. And I think it's a good experience for kids to learn and get used to reading subtitles once they are of reading age, and to get accustomed to seeing movies about other cultures and hearing other languages being spoken. All of that I think is a very good thing. And today we're talking about House of Hummingbird. This is a Korean film from 2018, and it is directed by Kim Bora, and it is in the Korean language. And this movie is more for your older kids, your teens, I would say, because it does have some themes of like abuse and some of the harder themes, death, mourning, grief, all of those things. So it's about this girl named Yoon Hee, and she's 14 years old. She's in Korea, and she is kind of quiet. She is awkward, and she goes to this school, and she becomes very bonded with this teacher named Miss Kim. And she just feels like Miss Kim's the only one that really understands her. Then she ends up having to have this surgery on her ear, and and so it becomes this kind of complicated thing. She has to get the permission from her dad. Her dad can be abusive. Her brother can be abusive, and but she ends up getting the surgery. And then at one point, she gets hit on the ear, and the doctor asks if she wants to file charges. She doesn't, and so there's some really hard things that she's dealing with, and so all of that's going on, but at least she has this teacher that she loves. And but then the teacher announces that she's leaving. You also have various friendships. There's one friend who kind of has a crush on her. She has this sort of boyfriend, but they're pretending it's a big secret that he is her boyfriend, and various things that go on between all these different people in her life and these different relationships. And all of that feels very authentic. This isn't like a high plot movie. It's more of one of those like fly on the wall kind of movies where you're just sort of watching what's happening to Yoon Hee and following her, but you really get a feel of this girl, and like I said, everything feels authentic and real and what she's experiencing. And I think that especially a teenager that is struggling would be able to watch this, and I think it would be quite comforting to know that kids in South Korea, all over the world, experience some of the same struggles in fitting in and in understanding your friends and going through friends, and friends betraying you and in not understanding what's going on. All of that is all in there. Struggling to deal with parents. That's all themes that are part of this movie. And I think that the lead girl who plays Yoon Hee, Park Ji Hoo, is really good. You really feel for her character, and it feels again very authentic, very real. It's a very good performance. I think the cinematography is really beautiful. Kang Guk Hoon, sorry, I'm sure I said that way wrong, but anyway, beautiful job making the movie. Director Kim Bora. It's very immersive. You really feel like you are living with these people. The only thing that was like a little bit strange is it's very slow paced the first hour and a half, and then like that last 45 minutes is just breakneck. There's like, if you look at the Wikipedia, there's 6 paragraphs, and basically everything in the movie in the last 4 paragraphs there, it happens in the last 45 minutes. So that's sort of a pacing problem that they're sort of setting up this really like slow slice of life following this girl kind of around thing, and then it's like, oh, okay, well, we've got to have some plot. This last 45 minutes is kind of how I felt. But I still think the performance, the authenticity, emotion, all of that is all definitely more than worthy of a recommendation. And it's available all over the place. You can watch it on Hoopla. That's where I watched it. So it's not one of those foreign films that's like hard to find. So if you haven't checked out, I would definitely recommend it. I think it's a beautiful little movie from South Korea, 2018. So it feels very like modern and relevant and everything. So let me know if you've seen this one, what you think of it. I'd be very curious to know if you were as moved by it as I was. What did you think of the pacing? What did you think of the filmmaking, the performances? All that I would be curious to know. So let me know in the comment section or on Twitter, and make sure you're following everything going on over at Hallmarkies Podcast. Got lots of fun stuff. We're going to be starting Christmas coverage next week, so that should be really fun. And you can find all of my family movie night reviews in the playlist, my foreign language movie month reviews in the playlist there. Be sure to check that out. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. I'd be so grateful. And then we have the Patreon group, which is a great way if you want to be a person to actually suggest a movie I review for family movie night. You can do that by joining the Patreon, and you could be part of really fun perks and other things that are available to any tier level. So please take a look at that. It really helps me a lot. And then we have the merch store where you can get all kinds of fun designs that are movie related, movie themed related. And there's Black Friday sales going on right now. So please take a look at that. And thanks again, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.